Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another unboxing. This time around, I'm going to be doing an unboxing for Avatar: The Last Airbender, the complete series. So yeah, I got this for Christmas. Which you guys would have noticed in my one of my previous videos, which was the Christmas haul, Christmas movie haul. Yeah, it's one of my previous videos. Depending when I post this, it may be the previous one, or it may be one within the past 2 or 3 videos. So yeah, cause I'm doing 3 unboxings. Avatar, Avatar: The Last Airbender, the complete series, and then I already did one. I already did one for ER season 1, as well as Game of Thrones season 2, the Blu-ray set and the DVD set. So yeah, this is the last one I'm filming. Now when I'm gonna post it depends. So yeah, because I don't just because I film it in a certain order doesn't mean I'm gonna post it in a certain order. So yeah, um, first off, let's get the shrink wrap or whatever the hell you call this off. It's pretty cool. I like Avatar. I discussed how I was introduced to Avatar in the Christmas haul video. After school, it's one of the few good things after school care was good for. Because I've never really liked after school, to be honest. I mean, yeah, sure, I get to hang out with friends a little bit longer, but at the end of the day, you're still stuck in school. So I always kind of felt bored being in after school care. But one of my counselors, he introduced me or introduced all of us because it was the whole grade or whatever, the class or whatever group, to Avatar: The Last Airbender because he would play this on the projector and we would just like kind of watch it, and I always liked it. I'm pretty sure I missed a couple episodes though, um, because my mom, she would pick me up from after school care eventually. So obviously, eventually she would pick me up. So I'm assuming I'm missing a couple episodes, or I haven't watched a couple episodes. If I have to do an estimate, I'm guessing between 10 and 20 episodes. I haven't watched, give or take a few. So yeah, and I know there's about 60 or a little bit over 60 episodes within the whole series. So yeah, so I don't know, what is it, like at least 5 per season because there's 3 seasons. So yeah, um, finally got it out of the shrink wrap. I'm kind of disappointed. Wish this was embossed a bit, but it looks pretty cool. So yeah, basically the back, it reads Avatar: The Last Airbender, the complete series. Go back to the beginning to experience the epic saga, which it is a saga, of Avatar: The Last Airbender again with the complete collection. From the discovery of Avatar Aang and the frozen iceberg to the mastery of all 4 elements, from the battle at Ba Sing Se to the final showdown with the Fire Nation, your destiny awaits as you relive all the powerful bending that blew you away once more. So yeah, I definitely, it's definitely a saga. Um, I haven't seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, the movie that M Night Shyamalan did. As sure as I don't want to, because it looked like shit. Even when I was a kid, I always thought there's something wrong with that, and that was before I was even introduced to Avatar. So yeah, and then I haven't watched Legend of Korra, which I probably should, one day. So yeah, so here's the 3 books or book seasons, whatever. Book 1 is water, book 2 is earth, and book 3 is fire. So yeah, basically to go in order, book 1, pretty cool. You have that. You have Aang, Sokka. Yeah, Sokka. And what's the girl's name again? I forget the girl's name. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I forget the girl's name. Um. Yeah. Basically, it reads in the back. After disappearing for 100 years, Aang has returned to face his destiny as Avatar, and just in the nick of time as the 4 nations are at war and the Fire Nation is threatening to take over. Only the Avatar can restore balance. But first, he, along with his friends Katara and Sokka, must begin the journey to master the 4 elements. So yeah, that was his name, Katara. Um, yeah, and then look at the inside very fast. So, okay, that's pretty cool. Disc 1 has Aang and Disc 2 has Katara. Alright. Disc 3 has Sokka and Zoku. Well, Sokka has 3 and 4. Sokka and Zoku, or yeah, I believe that was his name. And then the other two discs have Aang, but one of them has Momo, the monkey. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know if you could see it, but yeah, okay. I actually like the artwork on the actual disc. Um, yeah, and then here the last one's pretty cool. It says exclusive bonus disc, so that's interesting to see what's exclusive about it. Um, so yeah, so that's book one. Let's see, that's book one. Um, Next up we have book two, Earth. The back reads, Avatar Aang continues his quest. The master to master the four elements, and he and his friends journey across the Earth Kingdom in search of an earth-bending mentor. But they soon run into Princess Azula, the treacherous and power-mad sister of Prince Zoku, and she will stop at nothing to defeat the Avatar. Pretty interesting how they don't have anything of Tora, whatever. Um, was that her name? Tora, the girl. I'm blanking out. I haven't watched the series in a couple years, so sorry if I'm a bit foggy on the names and stuff. But I think that was her name, like Tora. I remember she was blind and she could like see. She kind of did like the Daredevil thing where she could feel the surroundings around her, and that's how she saw it. And I always thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, she kind of did like the Daredevil thing. So yeah. Now let's see the artwork for season 2. You have Aang there with Zula, kind of fighting her off, kind of, not really. You have Earth, not Earth. Well, I mean, you have him Earth bending, kind of. Aang twice, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, and more Aang, and then the exclusive disc for season 2. So yeah, I wonder what those exclusive discs contain. So that's book 2, season 2, Earth. And last but not least, we have book 3, Fire, or season 3, Fire, whatever. Aang faces new challenges, and he and his friends infiltrate the Fire Nation in order to find and defeat Fire Lord Ozai. They soon discover that Ozai intends to use the massive power of Sozin's comet to conquer the four nations. In the spectacular conclusion of the Avatar: The Last Airbender, Aang must master the elements and fulfill his destiny as Avatar, or watch the world go up in smoke. You have Zoku right there. Pretty cool. Yeah, he has a pretty interesting arc throughout the series because at first he's an enemy back in book 1, and then he kind of becomes a friend all the way back here in book 3, so he was pretty cool. Almost like an anti-hero. So yeah, that was Aang with hair in the beginning. I think that's a fire warrior. It looks like just a random fire warrior. Then Aang, also firebending. Again, Aang and Aang gonna have this avatar form. So yeah, overall, I enjoy the series. I may be a bit foggy with some of the names, sure, but overall, I just fucking love this show. Fucking love the series. It's one of those few shows where when there's reruns on TV, I'll 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna stop and just watch it. So yeah, it's one of those few shows where I probably would do that. Sure, I am a bit foggy, but I like the characters. Appa, pretty cool, fucking massive air bison. So yeah, and some of my favorite parts or episodes or arcs within the show or story that I remember a lot. There's this one episode, I believe it's in book 2, I'm pretty sure it's in book 2. Where they go to this library or underground library, and they have this giant owl, and they're trying to figure out when Sozu's comet is gonna pass by the Fire Nation or something like that. That was a pretty good episode. There's a couple episodes, like 2 or 3 episodes, where they're in this prison and they're trying to escape. I don't know if that was 2 or 3 or 4 episodes, but I remember that being a really good arc. There's this one part in season 1, book 1, whatever, where Saku falls in love with this girl in one of the water temples in the northern section. That again, I remember that one pretty good. I remember that being pretty good, pretty cool, kind of interesting. Um, so so yeah, I mean overall, I don't know if this was an episode. I don't know if this was like an episode or like a bonus episode or whatever. But there was this one episode where had Appa trying to find Momo, or like the other way around. I think it was Momo trying to find Appa because he was kidnapped within the city of Ba Sing Se. I want to say it was Ba Sing Se. Again, that was a pretty cool. So yeah, probably one of my favorite cartoons. I don't. It's not. It's not my favorite cartoon of all time, but it's definitely within the top five favorite cartoons of all time. Maybe top three. The only other two shows I could think of that are on par, in my opinion, with the show, are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 1980s, which I'm trying to find season 7, and finding season 7 is a fucking bitch to find. Holy shit. Um, so yeah, and then where's the Scooby Doo? Where are you? The original Scooby Doo show from the 1960s, 1970s. The original 19 Scooby Doo show, Scooby Doo. Where are you? I think, and then I think Avatar: The Last Airbender. If not, I mean, for me that's one like it's definitely within the top three. Number one is gonna be Ninja Turtles. Now number two or number three could go back between Avatar and Scooby Doo. But yeah, I just fucking love this show. I love the shit out of this show. I'm happy. I'm happy that my counselor introduced me to the show. Okay, so yeah, I haven't watched Legend of Korra. I should watch that eventually one day. For me though, it's just that Avatar is not one of those shows or series or whatever that I expect a spinoff out of. And when I first heard about it, I was like, okay. I didn't. It didn't really sound like a good idea for me. And I heard the spinoff did really good. It got canceled or whatever, but I heard it got really good reviews, really good ratings, etc. So I will one day watch. I'll watch it eventually. It's just the thought of Avatar having a spinoff is just first off, it doesn't weird me out. Just I don't really see where the spinoff comes from. I don't really see, I don't really see where the spinoff comes from. And I hear Korra is supposed to be like the new Avatar after Aang dies, but there's images of Aang in the Legend of Korra, so I really don't know how that goes. Again, I haven't watched it, so I don't fucking know. So yeah. And so I'll watch that show eventually one day when I actually get the chance to. So I'll do that. And then as for the M Night Shyamalan movie, I'll watch it once. Eventually, I'm gonna have to watch it once. Now, am I gonna like it? That's a whole different story. I don't think I'm gonna like it. I'm probably gonna shit on it. But yeah, that's basically it for this. Really happy I got this. I mean, out of the 3 TV series that I got for Christmas this year, Avatar: The Last Airbender, ER Season 1, and Game of Thrones Season 2, I think the happiest one I'm about is Avatar: The Complete Series because holy shit, it's a complete fucking series. That's why. So yeah, it's basically it for now. What are your thoughts on Avatar? Do you guys like the TV show? And do you guys recommend Legend of Korra? What are your thoughts on it? Comment all that down below. Let me know. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. So yeah, do you guys recommend Legend of Korra? I would say, do you recommend Avatar the movie, like the last Avatar the Last Airbender movie with M Night Shyamalan? But I know the general consensus behind that is. I mean, I've only heard of one person who actually liked it, and it was more of a guilty pleasure kind of thing, and he didn't even watch the TV show, so I didn't pay attention to him. So I know the general consensus, but what are your guys' thoughts on Legend of Korra? Have you seen it? And do you guys recommend it? And have you seen Avatar the Last Airbender? And if not, why not? And if you have, what are your thoughts on it? Comment all that down below. Let me know. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.